Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and today is the shop launch video items for December. Now, I do have a few things to discuss about things that have been put on the site from September's launch up until now, but I do also have the new items for December as well. So apologies, this might be a little bit of a longer video, but I like to keep you guys as informed as possible so that you can make choices that suit you. So of course, September was our last launch. It was our big launch of the diamond painting that I am currently doing for Advent, and you can see the videos on this channel. But we have in with that, when we released the diamond painting, which is half done here. Let me just take my little trashy tray off. So you may have seen my video already doing day 2. You will know that we sourced printed cover paper. So it's single-sided to go on your diamond painting and pretty on the front. So we launched with our September launch the Advent cover paper that fits this painting perfectly. There's a square option and a round option to give you the 24 days for Advent. So we released that cover paper along with our rainbow diamond set of printed cover paper, which is a stock item. So this will constantly be available. But we have, of course, been excited with all the new cover paper designs, and we did release some more. So I do want to discuss and bring up to date you guys with those. Just so you know, these are now limited on the site. So what we have left on the site is what we have left. When they are gone, they are gone for this year's Advent, because of course it's already started. I say this one is a stock item, but we did release 5 designs for autumn/Halloween, and we did release 6 designs for Christmas. And these were released, I can't remember whether it was September or October. And we did say, and we are sticking by, that we will keep these available for next month's launch for those that like to combine shipping. So what we are planning on doing for these designs, Christmas and autumn and Halloween, we will keep the stock as unlimited on the website until Sunday/Monday. So launch is on Friday. Up until Sunday/Monday, we will keep an unlimited amount of these so that we can always prepare more, and everybody who wants one can get one with their launch order. Come Sunday, Monday, we will do a stock count once all the orders are packed, and then we will put the remaining number on the website, and we won't produce any more, but we will have available what's left. So that's what's happening with autumn Christmas. You will be able to get one if you want one on launch weekend. After that, it will be dependent on stock. So that's for those ranges. We have, in addition to our rainbow diamond, we have released a selection, a big selection of printed cover paper that is our stock items. So these will always be available. There are multiple designs. We may add designs to these in the future, and I will discuss that with this month's launch. But we do have this full range of printed cover paper. Now you may see some of these are in our new plastic wallets. So we are starting to ship these out in an open top plastic wallet so that you can keep your printed cover paper selections together. They do fit in our cover paper holders, so you can just slip them inside as many well, you can fit a few in our cover paper holders for you to keep your designs together. If, like me, you're going to become somebody who matches their cover paper to their designs. But the idea is that if you do start a big enough collection like me, you will be able to store these in some form of box, very similar to your spare storage, for example, so that you can flip through and decide which one you want to use. We are at the in-between stage. There are some that are still in our older style, just biodegradable grip seal bag, oh sorry, not grip seal, stick seal bags. We try to, we want, it's a very plastic heavy hobby, so we do try to take steps where we can to ensure that as much of our packing as possible is recyclable. So you will notice quite a few of our sealer bags, which we need to ensure that they stay dry and get to you safe. These are actually the biodegradable bags that break down a lot quicker than other plastics, so we don't want to waste those, but there is quite a few designs that are starting to ship out in these now, especially dinos, rainbow stars, flower bed. Goodness me, that one's popular. There are some that aren't as popular as I thought they might be, but I think there's some that are also, once you find that right painting, they'll be perfect for it. So there is a mixture of them going out at the moment, but they will all eventually change to these little wallets, so that you can reuse as much as possible. You can, even with these now, you can, when you peel it off, just chop off the top and still use that. So it's not that it's not usable, it's just not as hardy. So these have been released, these are on the website now, but I say these will be available for launch and will continue to be available for launch. So I think that's the new cover paper update. We are loving cover paper and hating it at the same time. It's a lot of prep, but we are loving the new designs. There are a couple, that's one of the things that we have slowly changed, is we have changed to these plastic wallets, or are in the process of changing. What we have in addition changed, and I'm actually going to update my logbooks with you now, is we have changed the cover of our logbooks to be a bit more sturdy. So a few in the last week or so have started going out with these new covers on. I haven't updated the website pictures, though that might be on the plan today. I'm basically filming this video before me and Megan go and update the website with all the new stock. So I may try and get the new logbook pictures, but be assured you will get this logbook cover if you ordered a logbook cover. We do also offer the option of purchasing an extra logbook cover if you want to build your own logbook, and we will also be changing these. So they are changing from the laminated front covers and back covers to these covers. So what you will receive is you will receive a front and a back. You will also receive a paper front and a paper back for the logbook. So if you order a logbook cover, I've managed to get some fluff on this one. If you order a logbook cover, this is what you will get. So you will get all of that to change it. And what I thought I'd do is I'd change it on here. Some of you may have noticed the cover is slightly bigger, not bigger top and bottom, but slightly bigger over the side. And the reason for that is we actually tested some of these covers. We've been in test with the manufacturer for a little bit. In fact, there's one of the samples still attached to my logbook. And they sent us, firstly, we were sent one that is exactly A5. And I don't know if you can see, it does match up to the first sheet of paper, but because we put these on the rings, the paper goes out ever so slightly around the edge. So what we have done, and I'll show you how to put these on. So we just clip the paper on. My logbook is pretty full. I should probably up my rings to the bigger rings. But you clip these on, just push them in. They push in just the same way the paper does, but of course they're a bit thicker. But now with that ever so slight overhang, can you see that covers where the paper sticks out a little bit more. So you will find as you fill up your logbook, as you put more in it, like I have, quite a bit more in it actually. Let's push all those in. Your logbook cover will cover both the front and the back. It won't be any longer at the bottom, so your bookmarks will stick out perfectly nicely, but it will cover your sides as much as possible. There's only a certain amount we can go. If you have the bigger rings and have even more, they may stick out just a little bit, but it would look, it wouldn't look as good if it came out quite a bit further. So we think we've got the happy medium. So these are now our standard logbook covers. So if you order a cover, as I say, that's what you'll get, the front and back, and the two hard parts to update your logbook, and any new logbooks that are purchased do have these covers on as well. So that's something that has changed as an upgrade that we have been working behind the scenes on. There's quite a few of them there. So I've managed to pick up all sorts of bits on these today. It's probably because I've just carted in a load of different stuff. So yeah, we hope feedback so far has been very good on the new covers. So I hope you guys enjoy them too. Last but not least, on older stock, these are now back in stock. The manufacturer were getting more produced. They're quite a new company, I think, and yeah, they're still trying to find their rhythm and their balance. They have advised us, or they did advise us when they came back into stock, that due to demand they were expecting them to go out of stock pretty quick. So we did order a lot more than what we thought. We have our new space, so hopefully we can keep going until they manufacture more. But they're back in stock, which means all the bundles are back in stock. Okay, now on to the goody goodies. So we have one item that is coming out this month as a new stock item. So this will always be available, or at least for the long foreseeable future. And it is the much requested no lines mega tray. So there are no diamond painting lines on this. Perfect when you are kitting up to pop your pot on to catch any diamonds that fall. You don't need them to line up, you just need them to get collated in one place. Can be perfect if you are doing special diamond paintings with different shaped diamonds. We already offer it in our Add More Zest and Zesty size, but we have had requests for a mega no lines tray. So this is a stock item that will be available on the website. And then we get to the good stuff. So we have our limited edition. Sorry, another quick addition. These little plastic wallets, we will also be selling these on the website if you do want any extras. So I have a few here just to show you that they are just the clear wallets. These will be available on the site if you want to use these for cover papers that you already have etc. I am looking at potentially moving our plain cover paper over to these as well, but I'm just finalising that. So, okay, now on to our limited edition. So, our limited edition trays for this month are another little two-tone. So it is yellow and pink. Reminds me of a drumstick lollipop. I don't know why. It's just fruity and peachy. So we have this in the Add More Zest size. We have it in the Zesty size. And then we have the little trashy that will come in our little bundle. These are a limited, excuse me, these are limited in amount. So once they are sold, or will be. We also have our limited edition pen, which is this gorgeous, it's got glitter all the way through it. It is yellow in part and it is like an iridescent glitter in the other half. You can choose to have this with or without pen tips, but we thought this went beautifully with at least one colour in this tray. So that's our limited edition pen. And then we were feeling the fruity vibes for these. So we are going for fruity printed cover paper for this month. So we have a plan for our monthly printed cover paper. So we will keep the stock of this cover paper as unlimited until the end of the month. So until the end of December, it will be unlimited. Come the end of December, we will then, dependent on sales, so if we have some that are very, very popular, we may move them into our always in stock range. If some don't go as well as we think, or maybe all of them sell okay, but you know, aren't huge demand for all of them, then they will, come the end of December, we will do a final count of how many are prepped and ready, put that number on the site, and when they're sold out, they're sold out. We think that's the best way to find your guys' favourite designs to maybe add to our already big stock collection so that you can collect them over time, because there are only so many that we can keep prepped and ready. So we've decided to go fruity for this month's launch. This filament has a peach in its name, so we kind of felt that the fruit was already being hit. So launch is this Friday, the 8th of December at 9 p.m. GMT. So Greenwich Mean Time. If you want to know what that time that is where you are, easiest way is Google. It's amazing. Just pop into Google 9 p.m. GMT in and whatever time zone you're in, and it will convert it for you. So stock will go up then. I say a lot of it is unlimited. These are limited, and our autumn and Christmas cover paper will become whatever stock we have left after launch. And these will become limited to what we have at the end of December. And then we can, you know, clear through whatever else we have left. Somebody did suggest that we print to order on cover paper, but it takes quite a bit of prep work to get them all to the right size. So it tends to be a lot better to do that in bulk, and we get a lot of orders in. So actually prepping per order, we wouldn't be able to have the timescales to ship things out as quick as we can. That being said, for this launch, so far we are planning on doing prep work on launch weekend to ensure that we have everything ready for things that have been ordered. Both me and Megan tend to work on that, and then we will start shipment on Monday and get the orders out as quick as possible. But each launch we are selling more and more, and it is getting harder and harder to get them all ready in one weekend, but we will get them out as soon as possible. These cover papers will come in these plastic wallets. This is just our, this is only half a pack, but these are our ready to show you guys sets. Right, I think I have covered everything. Please ask any questions that you have in the comments down below. And if you have any questions, check out the comments down below. I will answer them all as soon as possible. I realise it's been quite a big update, but it has been 3 months since we've had a launch. So it is not just announcing new limited and stock items. I also have updates on things we have been working around in the background, and of course updates on things that we've had before, and I just want it to be clear for you guys as well for stock. So if you have budget, if you have your heart set on something, you know how long it's likely to be available, and whether you can save it for another purchase or not. But thank you all so much for bearing with me. Thank you all for your support. You know, this helps me be able to keep YouTube going and everything else going, and I absolutely love you all for it. So have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you all again soon.